Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On this channel, I share videos about sewing, pattern drafting, and every other thing in between the niche of sewing. On today's tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to draft this beautiful reversible satin bonnet. If that sounds like what you're interested in, you might consider subscribing for more videos like this. Also like and share this video. So get your fabric and let's start. So I got my fabric here. I have my bridal satin here. I decided to make this video because it has been a long time request from someone. So I picked this particular fabric which has been in my closet for some time now, and I went over to the market to look for a suitable satin fabric that will match the colors on it. So now you can see that my fabric has been spread all over the table, and I cut out 33 inches by 33 inches. This is a perfect square, guys. So now I folded my fabric into two equal halves. I also went ahead to make another fold into a square. So now I have a perfect square. So my fabric was folded into two the first time to give me a rectangle, and now I'm also going to fold it one more time, and I'll be measuring 16 inches from here. When taking your measurement, be sure to place your tape to stay at the pointed at the tip where you see me pointing, and then drag your tape through and mark your measurement like you see me doing. And please, to draft a perfect circle, always place your tape to stay at the edge where there is a fold, and mark from the place where there are open edges. Now that I am done with the markings, it's time to connect the lines, and then I'll cut it out. So this is my full circle. This is my perfect circle. You can see how rounded it is. So I'm going to be duplicating that on my second fabric. Now this is what I have. My fabric has been placed right side to right side facing each other, and the next thing I'll do now is just to mark out half of an inch all around, and I'll stitch that like you see me doing. I'll head over to the machine and stitch that all around, leaving at least 5 to 6 inches open space at this point. I'll be placing my tape rule, and I will be drawing out measurements for the opening so that I can be able to turn it out. So I'll just go ahead and stitch this over to my machine and stop here, and I'll be right back in a jiffy. Now I have stitched and I have notched it as well. I also went ahead to turn it inside out using the opening I specified earlier. Now you can see how beautiful it's looking already. So the next thing I'll be doing now is just to come at this point, and I'll be measuring 2.5 inches from the edge like you see me marking. I'll be drawing out two circles. The one I'm drawing first of all is the inner circle, and this inner circle is going to be closed completely because I'll not be leaving any form of opening. I don't know if you can see the inner circle I'm drawing, but I just hope you see it if you watch closely. Just that the blue chalk line is not doing justice to the camera at all. Now I also drew out the outer circle, which is 0.5 inches away from the inner circle. Let me rephrase that. I measured 0.5 inches away from the first circle I drew, like you see me pointing, and I also marked it all around like you see me doing. I measured it all around, and I'm going to be leaving an opening from those parts like you see me marking. I am simply indicating that I'm going to start my stitches from that point, leaving an open space of about 5 inches to 6 inches, just like I did initially. And I'm just going to head over to the machine and stitch this, and I'll get back to you. Now this is what I have. I have stitched the lines accordingly. You can see, if you watch closely, you can see that I have two seam lines there. So I'm basically removing the pins which I used to hold it in place, and this is the look. This is how it's looking like. Next, I'll just go ahead and insert my elastic band. So for that, I'll be using my head circumference to measure out the elastic band. And next is to insert it into the channel which I created for the elastic band. To do this, I'll be using a safety pin, and that will be my tool to pass the band all around the channel which I created. Now my reversible satin bonnet is coming together in one piece. You can see how beautiful it's looking already. So I went ahead to knot the elastic band which I have here, and you can as well do that on the sewing machine, or rather you tie it up with your hands. This is what I have at the end of the day. I'll give it a final touch by stitching this part closed at the machine, and this is what I have. The procedure in doing this is very simple. You can also try that out and share with me, show me what you got, and show me how you combined your Ankara and your satin bonnet. Show me what you got and share with us, and I'll be happy to see you guys getting creative as well. You can as well make this for your cousins, your sisters, your friends, and also you can as well sell this if you want to. If you like this video, kindly give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.